Hello everyone, my name is Chris, and I'm just gonna give you an update. This is nothing super serious, it's just, I wanted to kinda just touch base with you guys and have a bit of an open discussion on things. I'm in college right now, and I just started my second half of the semester classes, so I'm not super able to work on a lot of things. I am going to try my damnedest to get something out for the 20th anniversary, the Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance comparison video that is being worked on as we speak. I'm trying really hard to get that done, and I just wanted to give you guys like an update on like channel stuff, kind of giving you guys what to expect. I have the Legacy of Persona 5 to work on. I have the Miraculous is Garbage and Here's Why. I have a big Kingdom Hearts 3, a big Kingdom Hearts like pitch idea coming out, where I have like 3 separate videos dedicated to that idea, and I'm really looking forward to that. I've wanted to kind of like bring up things and discuss how I would want this to go forward, because I want to break a big rule of mine, because I never do this, but I do want to ask that you guys do something for me towards the end of this. It'll be a minute, but I want to share what I've got planned. So I've got a couple videos planned for, this is gonna sound weird, but Sophia the First. I have an idea that I want to talk about that show in detail, and even its sequel series. If you guys like the Sophia idea, I have why Sophia deserves to be in the Kingdom Hearts series, why she should effectively replace Winnie the Pooh in a way, or even just get her own world. I think that's she's an underrated character and an underrated series. I really want to look into broadening things. Like, again, I'm doing Miraculous. There's a game I recently got called Haven, because it got this update to change the couple to either a homosexual man couple or a lesbian couple, and I loved it. It was super cute. I bought it, I played it, I platinumed it in like 3 days. It's really fucking adorable. I'm gonna talk about that for Pride Month. I really love that game. It's so good. It's so good. I do want to do a video on why Sun and Moon is a great set of games. People typically don't regard Sun and Moon as good, and I think that's really bad. Sun and Moon has some of the best characters in the entire series. It innovated so much for Pokemon, and there is so much to work with and go from there that even Arceus has aped its ride Pokemon feature just for the sake of it being convenient, and mentions that it has some of the best starters I've ever seen. I've come around on Incineroar. I didn't quite like him when I first got with him. Like, it was just a thing I was like, he's just for Smash Bros. But given time and given playing Smash and doing things with the character and seeing the love that people have for it, I've kind of softened him. He's still my least favorite. I've also watched the anime, so let's get that clear. I watched the show. It was really cute. Ash's Litten having the whole arc thing, that was super good. So I've come to love him more as time has worn on. I would probably replace him as the worst starter, and I'd probably stick in like, I'd probably like bump up Sceptile, because I just fucking hate Sceptile, into, I'd probably like just make like Emboar the 5th worst now, because like it's just boring, and it's got really bad abilities, and it's just a really weak starter. I also just don't like fire types in general. Speaking of Legends Arceus, I made this idea with my boyfriend. We kind of like were shitting the shit one day and talking about Legends Arceus, because he loved playing it when he was here with me, that I let him borrow it, and I was like, I can't not play this game, I love it too much. And so he went and bought himself a copy and gave me mine back, and that was really cute. And now we just chit chat and talk about it, and now we can battle each other and trade and stuff, and you don't have to trade in that game, which I love. That's another thing. I want to talk about Legends Arceus. I want to make like, hey, let's take this game and do the same general setup, but like the same mechanics, but now we're in like the future. And so it would be called Pokemon Legends Xerneas, because I was like, let's go with Kalos, let's go with French, and let's go way in the future, because Arceus is God, so let's go with the Pokemon of life, which is what Xerneas is. And I thought that was a really smart idea, and the thumbnail should be on screen right now, but the starter picks were a bit biased. We have my baby Poplio, we have Scorbunny, my favorite, my only fire type starter ever. Like, I've only ever picked one, and it was Scorbunny. And then Snivy, because I deliberately made the choice that, you know, you can't pick Gen 6 because it's not its generation to have its thing. We're doing other ones. We can't pick Gen 4. They just had a remake and Arceus, and we can't do Gen 1 because no one cares about the Gen 1 starters anymore. We're all fucking sick of them. We're all done with them. Let's try something else. That left me with Gens 3, 5, 7, and 8. And I was like, well, I like Snivy the best out of all of those. We can't do Rowlet, we can't do Cyndaquil, and we can't do Oshawott. So let's just kind of play around with that. And this is what I came up with. And just, there's so many things to work with. I want to do a video on Lego games. I love Lego games. I want to make my own Lego game. I have a pitch for a Disney Lego game. I have a pitch for a Pokemon game I want to do. I have the legacy of Lego games I want to do. I have so many things. I want to do, someone's been suggesting me to do mods for KH3, like talk about that or stream those, and I would love to, and this will come into later when I talk about what I'm gonna ask you guys to do for me, but my computer isn't powerful enough to run that stuff. I have to have so many things for my editing software, for the files I need to do my job, files I need to do for school, programs I need to run. There's so many things that take up space on my hard drive. I don't have the physical room, and I don't have the specs to run even a 1080 game at 30 frames per second long enough to get good footage. I want to talk about Chibi Robo. I want to talk about My Sims. I want to talk about old retro games. The Luigi's Mansion trilogy would be really fun to do, but I would need a computer that could emulate Luigi's Mansion 1 and Dark Moon well enough that it would look as good, or if not as good, good enough to be on the Switch's level. Like if I could get it at 30 frames per second, I'd be completely happy with that. Even if I got it like 40 frames that it kept dipping down, I'd be fine. Another thing is I want to do a lot of, I don't want to say small things, but I want to try different stuff. I want to do more than just console games. I've always said that PC was not my thing, and that's because it's so much to spec into, but I want to try it. I want to try because you guys seem to like that stuff. I'm pivoting all over the place because I'm doing this apropos of nothing. Another video I want to do is I have the footage for this, I just haven't written the script. And I need your guys' help with this too. This is a different thing I'll make a community post on too, but I wanted to compare KH2 and 3's data fights. Someone suggested that, and I thought that was a really cool idea. That's why I did the data fights for 2 back at Christmas. I was like, hey, I have the footage for this, let's just do a ranking, whatever. And my only rule for both of them was I have to beat them on critical so that no one can say I didn't do it on the hardest mode. I didn't do pro codes, I didn't do level 1. I don't care about those things. If you care about that, great. There's a guy that beat Zora blindfolded all pro codes on level 1 on critical mode, blindfolded with no damage. That's amazing. That's not my thing. That's not my shtick. That's not my goal. I just want to play games and have a fun time. I'm critical about things, but I also want to have fun while I do them. And I'll tell you what, I will tell you what, I nearly fucking gave up because Syax gave me so much trouble. And my rule was I could not go to another fight until I beat the one I was on because I had to get it done. If I could just leave it, I would never go back. And that's what I did. I have still yet to beat your Zora on critical. I could do that on stream if you guys want. That would be a fun time. Just seeing you guys seeing me lose my absolute shit at this fucking mismatched eyes Christmas motherfucker. Because I've beaten him on critical once, but it was like 3 years ago when the game came out. Well, not 3 years. It was whenever the fuck Remind came out. You know what I mean? And so many things happened between that. I forgot how to play him, and it's just a pain. So yeah, I'm still not that good at him on critical anymore, so we could do that. I want to stream more. I want to get on Twitch. I want to stream here. I want you guys to hang out with me. Like, that would be a fun thing to do. Obviously, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not gonna make you. I can't make you. And I would be lying if I ever said that I hung out with the YouTubers I follow because I have other things to do. But there is a large majority of people that enjoy streams and VODs and things like that. I would make a VOD channel if you guys would watch it, but I don't know if you would. I've recently been doing a lot of podcasty things, and I'll let you know when that's up. It's on someone else's. It's gonna be on its own dedicated channel with my friends, and we're just gonna talk about random stuff. Overall, I'm just trying to get more stuff out. This is the year of big projects for me. So like, we've already done the comparing the big 3 video, which I got really good reception on. It hasn't gotten a lot of super big views, but the comments on that were so lovely and so nice and so affirming that people were just like, hey, you're being fair and you're being nice and you're still being critical of things, but you're not being a baby about it. And I know that's very low bar to clear, but there are a lot of people who, I mean, I put KH2 is the worst out of the 3, and it's not the worst, it's just the least good. A friend of mine even said, like, they're all within like a point or two of each other. So you weren't being super biased just by the metric you gave. It couldn't help but lose because it's your taste in the game. And I even like fiddled with the scores a little bit before I came back to the realization that like having a controversial opinion shouldn't be what stopped you from being like right to yourself, like being true to yourself. So I went back and I put the scores back the way they were, and I'm really glad that I did, because if I had made it so that it was more in lockstep with what everyone wanted, I would have been disappointed later in life, and I would have been disappointed now, and it's only been like a little under a month since that came out. So yeah, there are probably other things I haven't mentioned yet. I'll find them in my folder and I'll put them on screen here so you guys can see them. But I do want to try to do other things. And this is where the I need your help comes in. The title of this video basically, or I want your guys' help. So I have a Patreon that I've had for a couple of years now. I got it right before Patreon changed their tax thing, and I made it, and I was like, okay, I need to promote this, and it's been in the description of all of my videos forever. I just haven't like brought it to anyone's attention, and I would like you guys to, if you could, be a patron. I made the tiers forever ago, so I don't know what they are anymore. I have to go check it, but I would like to know what you guys want from me. Like, what would you guys want in a tier? What would you guys be willing to pay for? How much are you willing to pay for? Share me. Share my stuff. Go on my Twitter. Retweet, talk at me. I don't care. Share me, please. This is the rule I'm breaking because I've been at this for 3.5 years, and I'm not saying I deserve a big audience. I don't. My audience is pretty niche, and I'm fine with that. But I am asking that you guys like show me off to your friends, or show me off if you see my video and you're like, oh, I really like this, post it to Twitter, post it to Reddit, post it to Tumblr for all I care. And I'm asking because I want this to be my full-time job. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting more critically discerning. I'm getting better quality. I'm just trying to do better for you guys, and I want to be able to support myself financially doing this. And in order to do that, I would need a big spike in viewership and subscribers, and I want to do what you guys ask of me. I want to be a better content creator. I want to be a better YouTuber, a better person at this. I want to do better. I want to be better. I want to seem better. And in order to do that, I need your guys' help. I don't ask for likes and subscribes. I don't like, say smash that like button like everyone else does. I don't do that because it seems desperate, and I kind of am desperate right now, that's why I'm making this, but I'm being very casual, I'm being very calm about it. I'm showing you guys I have things in the works. I just need help because I need the financial support, I need the number support, I need the algorithm to like me more. I need all this stuff because in order to get big enough to support myself and potentially my boyfriend and all that stuff, and like maybe even a family one day, I need you guys to boost me in a way, because there's only so much I can do as search engine optimization and trend. I don't have the mental energy or the time to jump on every single trend of every single trailer of every single game I play. I can't. I don't have the time because I have to do the things I've already committed to and that I already have in my backlog and all that. I can do trailers. I'm going to do the 20th anniversary thing. I will, if you want, I can like stream my reaction to that. That would be kind of fun. It will be, I don't know when the thing's gonna drop, but whenever it does, I'll be like, hey, I'm on Twitch. I'll give like half an hour for people to get in, and like we'll talk about it and we'll react. If you guys have already seen it at that point, seeing my reaction would be kind of fun. I want to do that thing that Twitch people do where they get like a CGI character made of, I've seen like a lot of like anime girls and furries do it, but like, my character, I think it'd be kind of fun to have a unique character to have for that. I think it'd be kind of fun for an animator to figure that out. But yeah, I want to do more and I want to interact with you guys more. I would love to get my footage on Twitch and have experiences with you guys and talk to you guys. I would do monthly patron calls. I would do script readings with people. I help people with their stuff, and they seem to enjoy what I do with them. And I just want to be better. And in order to get better, I need your guys' help. I need the financial support. I know I've said this, but I'm repeating it because I'm not saying this for smoke and mirrors. I'm not blowing up smoke up your ass. I'm saying this legitimately. I want your help so that I can make better things for you, so that I can make things faster, more efficiently, hire an editor maybe, so that not everything is on my shoulders. You know, I want to be able to make this my job so that you guys enjoy what I do more frequently, more often, less rushed things sometimes. Like I want to, this already feels like a really good community to be in. Like I'm glad that we've fostered a good place to be in, but I want it to be bigger. I want more of you. I want you guys to be able to comment and have discussions and whatever. And I've gotten a lot of feedback that because I comment so much on things and I'm so active, that's a big reason why people like talking to me and they like responding. And it's because I respond and because I talk to people that people keep coming back and they keep wanting to hear my opinions and like, oh, you got this wrong. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I own up to my mistakes, stuff like that. And I've heard that my audience respects how I treat them like adults, and I try to be very conscious of how I do talk to you guys. And yeah, I'm asking for your help because I've never wanted something more in my entire life, and how I can achieve my dream is through the help of all you lovely fucking people. So please take your favorite video of mine, share it around, tell me in the comments, what do you want for a patron tier? Tell me your favorite video. Tell people, just tweet people or text your friends. Be like, hey, this guy's really insightful. Go support him. He's super small. I've never, people say this all the time, but I've never in my life wanted something so long and so consistently in my life that I cannot fathom doing anything else right now. It is so rewarding and so fun when I get to see you guys interact and do things, and I get to share my thoughts with you. And that's what I made this for, was to make my thoughts, make my opinions known, and be very transparent with people. This is my corner to kind of do with what I want with it. And the fact that I get to share it with all you lovely fucking people is so cool and so important to me that I cannot express to you how much even the little support I've gotten already has been in terms of like my mental health and just keeping me going. And if you guys were to help me more and like do all the usual things like the like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever the fuck, like, you know, all that stuff, I would be forever in your debt. I would be able to do so many more things. I'm rambling at this point, but I really want to, I just wanted to get my thoughts out and ask for the help that I think I need. But anyway, my name is Chris, and if you can't support me, share this with someone else who you think might be able to. Other than that, make sure you have a fractastic day, and I'll see you guys next time.